Good morning, everybody in a Wellness One Land. Uh, Welcome to Wednesday, the third to last day of the quarter. Hopefully, your week is going well and you're starting to get a rhythm with your online learning. The goal of my video this morning is to check in with you a little bit, but then also to give you the lowdown on what's going on for today. I think our family has got this kind of figured out. My son is starting to get in a rhythm with whole independence as a active sixth grader, and he's doing well with that, and I'm getting used to all of the stuff that goes into staying organized as a teacher with this. And had a chance to get out and enjoy the weather yesterday. Hopefully you guys did, but I'm anxious today to hear the governor is going to give an update today about his stay-at-home order. So I'm curious to see what that will entail. There's rumors that there'll be some changes and adjustments, so I'm curious about it. But for today, for wellness, hopefully by now you have gotten far enough in the project that you are through planning and researching. You've got some of your video or most of your video recorded at this point, and you have your storyboard planned out, so you're just into the editing phase. If you're not there yet, hopefully you're able to get there today. So in Schoology, I'm going to flip views here. In our Schoology, in the public service announcement folder, there's now a folder called Final Work Days. And you can't see all of this stuff. What you need to see in here today is the April 8th folder. If you go into the April 8th folder, you're going to notice a couple of things in here. The first one is the page outlining the day. Okay, so what we're going to cover today: documentary, Google Hangout, go over the video rubric. You are going to do a self-assessment that is due today, even if the project isn't done. This is, and then just reminding you about some of the iMovie tips and tricks. Okay, so due date for the project tomorrow at 6 p.m. Needs to be done by 6 because I'm going to get you guys into groups where you are going to take a peek at each other's PSA and comment on what you learned and what your takeaway is going to be from each of the other PSAs in your group. So it needs to be done. There's 3 different ways that you can turn in your video. One is you can put your final video into YouTube and share the link. Another one is you can put it into Drive and share the link. You may also post your final video straight into the Schoology discussion from your camera roll. Generally, it goes smoother with the first 2 options. Okay, make sure when you make your discussion post, you identify what your topic is. So if yours, if your benefits of cardiovascular exercise and resistance exercise or yoga 101 or whatever it is, make sure that when you put your post in, you put the title. Just put the title of your thing in, and then you put down the link and make sure that you have the sharing privileges set right. And I'll go over that again later. Second item for today, I'm going to do a Google Meet. I've offered a few Zooms, but the district has told us that we are going to switch to Google Hangouts Meet as our main meeting platform. So for both classes from 12:45 to 1:30, I'm going to be available on a Google Meet. If you have questions about anything, just formatting, or what about this, or what about that, or mainly about making sure you get it turned in right. Anything having to do with the PSA project, not questions about anything else. Okay, and there's some directions here for getting it installed. And then once you're in there to join a meeting, when you open the app, you will see that option. You'll click join, and then you'll put this code in to join the meeting for today. The self-evaluation rubric. Okay, there is a link below right here that will take you to the link, which is a Google Doc. You can do it in Google, you can do it in Docs, you can do it in Notability. But I'm going to use that exact same rubric when I assess it. The goal of using it today is for you to mark where you are at and for you to read what the criteria are in the different areas so that you have a good grip on what you think you should earn. for tomorrow. And if for today, if you feel like, oh my gosh, in this area it's a 1, the sound isn't great, I didn't put any background audio tracks in, I can't hear it in some spots, so I really deserve a 1 for sound quality, then put a sound quality of 1 in there, okay? This is not going to affect your final grade. This is simply one way to get you to evaluate where you're at. Sometimes when we get into a project, we get caught up in it and we don't think about the details. So make sure that you take time to use that rubric. That is due by the end of the day today, okay? So you're going to click that link to open it. This is what it looks like. Okay, if you have work that still needs to be done tonight, then you should write down here. Okay, if you have, when you're looking at it, you have a specific note for a category, that's what this column is for over here. Okay, and again, that is due by tonight. And then down here, I've just got some more tips. I will tell you that if you're having trouble uploading because there's not enough memory to process your video in iMovie, if you delete things out of your camera roll before you save the video, you will lose that footage. Okay, so don't do that in order to make enough space to get the video up and off your iPad. Also, strongly recommend 720p or 540p. Don't go crazy with anything higher than that to make sure that you're saving space on your iPad and that it uploads more quickly. Okay, and then this is the assignment to turn the PSA into. Hope you guys have a great day. If you have questions about anything else, drop into that meeting today from 12:45 to 1:30. Thanks a bunch, and I will hopefully see you during our meeting this afternoon.